Hello friends, this is Mohammed Shakil here from How Engineers Do It, and welcome to the series Practice with Me Sessions, SolidWorks Beginners. Few things before we get started. If you're not in the first video of the series, you would probably miss something useful. Practice with Me sessions are designed in a way to explain tool to the beginners by actually working on the simple projects. Thereby they learn to implement the tool at the same time. It requires zero CAD knowledge if you want to start with these lessons. I will make the drawing file full size in every video beginning so the users can take a screenshot of it and use it while they practice. This series is created following the success and appreciation I received from CATIA videos, so I will try my best to do the same with SolidWorks as well. I request my viewers and subscribers to give the same support I received from CATIA tutorial videos so that we can make this program a huge success. As usual, give thumbs up and comments. Without further ado, let's begin. In this video, we'll work on exercise number 69. To start off, we'll go to File, New, and double click on the part template. Now we have the empty workspace open. Let's go to the sketch and click on the sketch tool. To start off, we'll start the sketch on the top plane here. We can simply draw a rectangle, a centered rectangle, and we'll dimension it by 42 and 120. And let's give a fillet of radius 6 on all the four edges. We'll just exit the sketch first. Features, extrude boss and base. This is of a thickness of 10 here. Tick mark. Now let's go for offset or edge fillet. So you can either select all of the four edges first, and then we can go for fillet here and give a fillet of how much? Radius 6. Good. Now we can create both of these holes. So we'll go for sketch here, and simply we'll draw a circle and dimension that circle, diameter of 15, and it is lying at a distance of 90, so 45 from the center, and it will be vertical with respect to the origin. Now it's fully constrained, right? No, I don't think it's okay. So what we have to do is we have to remove the last constraint. Yeah. So from one edge it is at a distance of 21. So okay, anyways, yeah, it's totally 42, so 21 makes sense. So anyways, it's at the center. Exit the sketch now. Then you can go for extruded cut up to next, tick mark. Now you can simply select that cut extrude and go for mirror and mirror it with respect to the front plane, tick mark. Now what we do is we'll create this portion, right? So before we do that, let's first create the circle here. So to create that circle, what we do is we analyze this cylindrical portion. So what we understand is that the overall length is 44 and this radius 5. This has a thickness of 6 and this has a thickness of 6. Okay, this one, that's also fine, and this also has a thickness of 6. That's also fine. So where does this start? This is 42, this is 44. So somewhere on either side this is projecting by 2 mm. So we need to understand where exactly is it projecting. So here we can see that this projects a little outside. So is at a distance of 6 here. Okay, you can see here at this mark. Okay, at a distance of 6 this projects outside. So what we do is we'll take this plane here and go for create plane, and we create a plane at a distance of 6, and in that plane we'll create a concentric circle. So, and then we'll dimension that with respect to 70 and 60 in diameter. 70 and 60 diameter at a distance of how much? From the bottom to the center, it's at a distance of 105. And also lastly we'll select this, and the origin will go for vertical tick mark. Now we exit the sketch. Now what we do is give 44. Okay, we go for extrude boson base, a reverse direction. We give 44 here. Good. Okay. So now what we do is we'll select this plane here, we'll go for sketch, and now we'll create a line. I'll create one more line. I'll just simply select this and go for convert entities. What we do now is just use the trim command and trim this portion and go for edge fillet. So we can select this and this and give a radius of 16, tick mark. Now what we do is we'll use a smart dimension, and this is at a distance of 60, so 30 from the center. Alright, and we'll select this circle here and go for convert entities, and just use the trim command and oops, use this line and this line here and use the mirror entities. Okay, we'll first use the center line and do an axis vertical tick mark. Now I'll select this line here and this line and go for mirror entities. Oops.
don't know why do we even have this line here. Okay, we select this line and this line here and go for mirror entities. Why? I don't understand why we have this problem here. Go for mirror entities. Entities to mirror are these two lines. Mirror about is this axis. Again, I don't know why. Select this line, go for vertical, tick mark, go for mirror entities, select this line and this curve, go for mirror about, select this axis, tick mark. Now we have that done, right? Alright, now what we do is exit sketch, and first we'll just hide this plane here. This plane is pretty disturbing, so we'll just hide it. Again, go back to that sketch, edit sketch, Control 8. What we'll do is we'll just remove this line, or else just use this for construction and use a line and close this geometry. Now use a trim command and trim unwanted portions. Now you can simply use the overall length. As we see here, there is some dimension that's missing. Okay, so we'll select this line here and go for vertical. Now we have everything fully constrained. Exit sketch now. Now you can simply go for extruded boss and base, and now we extrude it on the other side with a thickness of 6. Alright, now what we do is, okay, we also need to create this particular geometry here. To create that, go for sketch and use a sketch tool and do a sketch on the front plane. And what we do is we'll just simply create a line downwards, and that endpoint is at a distance of 20. Oops. From this point it's 20. Now what we do is exit sketch. Now you can go for features, extrude boss and base, and extrude it with a thickness of 3 on both sides. Tick mark. Now you can see if this extension that I've given is coming through this object. If it's not coming, then it's not a problem. So we have that created as well. Now we have to create a similar stiffener over here as well. So to create that, again we can go for sketch, and you can do the sketch on the front plane. So create it in this fashion. We'll just extend it a little outside. Alright, now exit sketch. Now you can go for features, extrude boss and base, and extrude 3 on both sides. Tick mark. Now you have that portion created as well. Now finally we also have a portion created here. So to create that, what we have to do will be, okay, again the front plane, go for the sketch, and what we now do will be to create 2 concentric circles and pull a line downwards. Use tangent, tick mark. Use the trim command to trim the unwanted portions. Use a smart dimension to dimension this. It's 28, 14 and 12 diameter. Radius 14. And diameter will be 12 here. Alright. Now from the center of the circle to this edge will be 42. And from this edge to this is 6. Now we have that constraint as well. Now what we have to constrain is, how much is this? So to figure that out, what we have to do will be okay, 42, they defined 42 not from here, so you have to delete this and give 42 from here. Okay, to the center of the circle. So we just have to create an axis point and create an axis line, and now you have to constrain it from this point to this line here, and that's 42. And let's pull this down as much as we need, maybe till this point, a little downwards. Let's exit sketch. Now what we do will be to create a extrude, and that extrude will be at a distance, or at a height of like 32 plus 32, 64, 67. So 67 divided by 2 on both sides will be 33.5. 33.5 on both sides. Tick mark. Now we have that created as well, right? Now you can simply select this face here and go for the sketch, and what we do is just take that circle and go for convert entities, and now use this into a rectangle and just create a rectangle, and smart dimension that. Just give 3 here. And use the trim entities and trim the remaining portions. And exit sketch now. Now you can go for extruded cut up to next. Now we have that slot done as well. So now if we analyze the drawing, we just need to see if anything is missing to be done. So as I see, there is nothing missing. So what I've done over here is that I had extended it as much as I need, and then I have extruded it. Alright, so that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any doubts, you can comment below the video. Thank you and stay tuned.
Thank you for watching. If you have any doubts on this video, put them on the comment section and I'll try to respond to them as early as I can. If you think my videos are helpful, hit the like, subscribe and share button. If you're interested to get How Engineers Do It t-shirt, you can get it by contacting me. I've put an image of it on the next slide. Here's a t-shirt. If you've got any CAD related requirements, don't hesitate to contact me anytime. I'm always looking forward to work with you. You can personally get in touch with me at ketia.pro.user@gmail.com. Thank you for your time and stay tuned.